It's time to try out another Team of the Season item, and in this one today we have one of the players from the EFL Team this season, and it's Ivan Toney, and he has a ridiculous looking item. If you want to improve your ultimate team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieran, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. So I paid just under 200k for this card, and just by looking at the card attributes, this card looks stacked. It looks really nice, but there is one instant negative, which you can see here. 3-star, 3-star. Not particularly ideal on a striker, especially at this stage of the game. So yeah, hopefully the weak foot isn't too bad in game. In regards to in-game stats though, elite pace, happy with that. Very good shooting. Fair enough, the long shots aren't anything too special, but with him being a striker and going to be in and around the box, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. He does have 99 finishing, which is huge. Really do like the look of that. His passing for a striker also looks very nice. Crossing's a bit meh, but he's not going to be out wide, so that's not a problem. Short passing looks good enough to me. And then the dribbling, that looks pretty good. 99 agility on this guy, and also pretty decent stats across the board as well. 88 in-game dribbling, not too bad at all. But with him standing at 6'2", is that agility going to feel like 99? Probably not, just because that's how FIFA works. And then finally, physically, what a monster! 99 jumping, 95 strength, and 92 aggression. His physicals are pretty much perfect. They're excellent. I just wish the stamina was at 99, but other than that, excellent. 90 stamina won't be an issue for 90 minutes. If we go into extra time, maybe it will be if we're running with him a lot, but other than that, should be absolutely fine. So on paper, it does look like an excellent item. Now, for a chem style for this guy, honestly, you've got a lot of options because a lot of them do have their benefits. Even basic, I think, is actually really good for him, but that's not what we're going to use today. We're actually going to be going with marksman, just because I think some of the boosts it gives are going to be really beneficial in game. So that's what we're going to go for. But like I touched on, I don't think you can really go too far wrong as long as you go with an offensive chem style on this guy. You're going to get a lot out of him. I actually think engine is also a really good option too, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to go with marksman. If you would go with something different, let me know what in the comments. Okay, this is going to be a fun game. My opponent's team is absolutely stacked. It's a very nice side, and it's kind of quite rare to see Team the Luan, but yeah, let's hope we can somehow defend against him because he's an absolute beast. Ian Wright puts the ball through. Ivan Toney, oh, what a tackle that is from Alaba. Okay, we'll take that. Toney with a chance to turn. This time it deflects and ends up in the path of Ian Wright, who just leaves the goalkeeper stood still. Bruno into... Oh, very fortunate deflection. Can we get on the end of that? We can, but as you can see, just couldn't get the ball under control. Chance from the corner as Bruno whips it in. Chance for Toney, who does climb the highest to get the goal. Ball goes straight through Schmeichel's hands by the looks of things. Okay, so not a bad first 45 at all. We are going to switch formation in the second half just because I want to get some more players down the wing and hopefully whip in some good crosses to Toney up top. So let's see how we can do in this second 45. Oh, Ivan Toney's nabbed it. Oh, I went to do a cutback and he fell over. Here we go. Nice bit of play there. Mbappe with a chance now. Going for the early chip. I'm going to regret it too. Chance as Mbappe finds some space, whips the ball into the box, and there is Ivan Toney to give us our 2-goal cushion back. Nice. Like it a lot. Good bit of play here. Can we get round our man? Get the shot away. Good save from Schmeichel. Tough angle to score from that. Ball's whipped in from the corner though. Header. Ivan Toney once again rising, hiding everyone else to get the goal. Got yet another corner, and you know where this one's going. Front post again. Ivan Toney once again wins the header. This time doesn't beat Schmeichel. Is there time for one more in this game? Can we get the shot away at minimum? It's going to come from distance and it's going to be straight down the middle. Under pressure, but nonetheless, happy days. Match ball for Toney and a win for us. Okay, for Ivan Toney's debut, he's going to be up against a very interesting back line. Now, the icon is obviously going to be tough to get past, but informed Gabriel, we should have some success against just because he's not that quick. In right into Ivan Toney, who dinks the ball through. Here's a chance now for Wright, but he just doesn't quite have the breakaway edge against Kieran Tierney. This is basically what I've been up against. The guy just wants to pass around. This is like one of the most boring first halves of a game I've ever played. It's not as if I'm not chasing him down either. He just refuses to, like, you know, really go for it. I think he's just trying to frustrate me. There's a chance if we can find the right through ball. Ivan Toney will get on the end of that. Oh, good save from Wenner. So this is how we're looking at half-time. You can tell how my opponent is playing just from that, and we are going to make a quick change. We're going to put Mbappe up top with Ivan Toney, just to hopefully give him a bit of a better striker partner. As much as I love Ian Wright in real life, in FIFA, he's not that good. Nice from Bruno. Gives the ball to Toney. Can we get the shot away here? 10 around, shoot. No. Chances. Grealish puts it in behind. Here's Ivan Toney. Tight angle. Can we finish? Yes, he can. That's a fantastic finish. Straight past the goalkeeper into the back of net with his weak foot and on the break as well. Not many chances in this game, so we have to take them. Here's a chance. Ball comes through nicely to Ivan Toney. He's going to dink it into Mbappe. Can he get the ball back to him? Yes, he can. Oh, we've got to be scoring there. So we ended the game with 35% possession, which is just, oh, what a boring game. Like, seriously, so boring. But anyway, Toney had his chance, took it, and yeah, happy days, I guess. Right, so in this one, we are up against a Eusebio and a Cantona. Cantona you rarely see this year, which is kind of surprising considering he's one of the hype icons. But yeah, not too many people seem to use him. It's a nice team from my opponent there. A couple of players off chem, but some really, really good meta items in there. Possible chance here. Ian Wright slides it. Oh, that's a great first touch from Ivan Toney, who's now got a chance against the keeper. Ball rolls him and makes it look easy. Perfect start in this one. Like it. Like that. Good play by Grealish. Finds Toney in space. Oh, wow. He's absolutely hammered that. Mbappe into Toney. Hits the finesse. Oh, what is the goalkeeper doing? Another really late animation from the goalkeeper. I mean, let's not take anything away from the goal scorer. But this has been happening a lot these past few weeks. I don't know if you guys have noticed this too, but goalkeepers on some shot types are just really, really slow to react. But as I say, let's not take anything away. Toney set himself well, and it's a very well placed shot. I don't think the goalkeeper's going to save it, but the dive came like after the ball was in the back of the net. Bruno finds Toney. Can we turn our man? Yes, we can. Can we score? Of course we can. Give me that kind of space with a play like this. We are putting it in the back of the net. So we are 3-1 up at the break thanks to a nice first half hat-trick. Hopefully we can add to that in the second 45. Oh, a lot of space for Toney here. Flick up and strike. Nice. Into the far side of the net. Game over. Nice. Good play. Oh, Toney just couldn't get on the end of that. Nice. Here's a chance. Come on, Mbappe. Do your thing. Do your thing. Finish this game. There we go. Stopping a late rally from the opposition. I mean, that was a very fortunate bounce, wasn't it? Is Toney onside here? Is he onside here? I think he is, and he's going to get another. My opponent's like on ultra-attacking right now, so there's a lot of space in behind. So you'd love to see that, don't you? And that is game over. Toney coming home with a lot more than just the match ball in that game. Like I've already touched on, he went on ultra-attacking towards the end, and we just took full advantage of that as you would. But other than that, you know, other than like the final few goals, I thought Toney was actually quite good in that match. So let's chat. What did I make of this team of the season, Ivan Toney? Good card. You won't be surprised to hear that, will you? It's a good striker item. I don't think it's brilliant, and in a way, don't think it's as good as some of the stats reflect. But it's still a pretty freaking good card. It's just not, you know, top tier, but it will definitely score you goals if you put this card in your team, because ultimately he is a finisher, and as I say, scored all kinds of goals for me, whether it's left foot, right foot, power shot, finesse shot, header, whatever it may be. The guy puts the ball in the back of the net, and ultimately that's what you want from a forward. So in that aspect, very, very happy days. So let's run down a few things. What did I like about this card? Pace was pretty nice. Does he feel 95 pace? Not really, to be honest, but that does tend to happen with tallish players. They don't quite feel the pace that sometimes it shows in the stats, but he was still quick, obviously, no doubt about that, just not rapid. In regards to shooting, very happy. As you can imagine, he is a pretty good finisher. Is he as clinical as some of the top tier strikers in the game? Not quite, and I put that more down to his composure not being as good as them, but still in front of goal most of the time he is going to find the back of the net, which is great. And part of the reason for that is because his positioning is very freaking good, so you regularly do find him in good areas and dangerous areas too, so that's great. Passing was good, yep, good for a striker. Wouldn't play him as a cam, but his passing is good enough for the role he plays. And then we come on to the dribbling, which is constantly an issue with these tall team this season cards, because they've got stats like 99 agility, but in game you know it's not going to feel like 99 agility just because of how the way FIFA works is. Because according to EA, anyone above like 6'1" can't feel agile apparently, but yeah, that's just how it is. It's unfortunate. Basically, his dribbling's good for his height, but he's one of them players who, when he turns, it does feel a bit slower, and occasionally the ball does go a bit further out of his control than maybe you would like, and that can be very, very frustrating. If you come up against this card, put pressure on it. Put pressure on him and make him have to turn, and that is how he's going to come unstuck. So, yeah, as I say, dribbling's good for his height, but it's nothing spectacular overall, and does not feel like he has 99 agility, unfortunately. Finally then, physicals, very, very pleased with that area of his card. Really good strength and aggression, love the way he battles for the ball, and I also was a big, big fan of this guy's aerial ability. If you like to cross, this guy's definitely worth trying, because his heading's very good, and he just seems to win every single header too. He's 6'3" with 99 jumping, and in-game for me, it showed. When both heading offensively and defensively, he was absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, pretty happy with the card overall. The only real standout negative, other than the dribbling not feeling as good as it looks, is the freestyle, which, to be honest, I didn't find his left foot to be that bad when shooting, but when passing, it was pretty awful. But when it came to shooting, it seemed okay. Would I regularly want to shoot off it? No, but it did a job from time to time. So all in all, I'm going to say this card is pretty freaking good. Not top tier, but a fun little item. But I will say, I do think it's going to be one of them items that some people are going to absolutely love, but some are going to absolutely hate, because I can see both sides to this. Like, those, it's going to depend on your playstyle. If you like to cross a lot and stuff like that, I think you'll enjoy this card. But if you want to dribble with your forwards a lot, then definitely look elsewhere, because this guy isn't that kind of player. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the 90 rated Ivan Toney. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. If you've got any questions, put them down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.